These Rockets, whether it's going to happen before the draft, during the draft, or after the draft, are allegedly, per Mike A. Scotto, an NBA reporter, quote, big game hunting. The names that we have seen, Paul George, Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, Mikal Bridges, Brandon Ingram, Brook Lopez.
Yeah, that's not big game hunting.
Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart did win Defensive Player of the Year not too long ago. Marcus Smart seems to be the most likely candidate to join the Rockets if they make a move. There's been a lot of talk about them potentially trading out of the 3 spot with Memphis for the 9th overall pick and for Smart. Again, we'll see if that actually takes place. But I figured we should start a new segment. We're going to go on a safari for the Houston Rockets.
Should the Houston Rockets be big game hunters?
One of the biggest mistakes I ever made was with this big crocodile right here. I had him over there, and he started up the young blokes and trying with the young female, so I had to catch him out.
It's win now mode, baby. We're looking for a star.
Supposedly, this is the Houston Rockets intro song from the 1980s and 1990s. I have no idea, but I looked it up on YouTube, and this is the Rockets intro song.
As long as it's not from Space Jam.
As long as it's not from Space Jam.
It's not from Space Jam.
Can't play Space Jam. I think Marcus Smart is more like deer hunting.
Deer hunting?
Like, a lot of people can do that. A lot of people can go deer hunting.
Can you deer hunt?
I've been deer hunting.
Did you deer hunt with a gun, or did you deer hunt with a bow and arrow?
Gun.
You're no Joe Rogan.
Of course not.
Did you really think that he was in there?
I mean, I've shot a bow.
Joe Rogan's 5'8". He could do it.
You're right. I mean, I can't do it. I've just never done it.
Cavemen were short, and they did it.
Yeah.
Oh, they were doing it with spears.
And this isn't a height thing, Paul. It's just I just haven't done it.
I feel like it's probably easier to do it if you're shorter.
My arms aren't as long.
That's why elves are so good at throwing arrows.
It's like tall people playing golf where there's just more room for the mechanics to go wrong.
Oh.
You're just more compact with the bow and arrow.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
Logically.
I don't think it makes sense, but
I hear
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Like, I hear you, Sean. Okay? Thank you for standing with us, short people.
Elves are always really good.
Okay.
What? They're really good at shooting bows and arrows.
This is inappropriate.
What? That's from video game franchises.
And Lord of the Rings.
And Lord of the Rings. Although the Lord of the Rings elves are tall.
Yeah, but you're exactly.
He's always standing next to
You're not talking about
Gimli.
the tall elves.
Well, I'm talking about the Bosmer from Elder Scrolls, bro.
This is an inappropriate conversation. I'm offended. I'm calling HR.
So Marcus Smart is deer hunting.
Yes.
Okay.
And there is reporting. It was today, like this morning, from Kevin O'Connor at the Ringer that Memphis has not and will not trade Marcus Smart.
Oh, they're trying to make this go from a deer hunt to a bison hunt.
I mean, this is prime NBA lying season, so take that for what it is.
Smoke screen season.
Yeah.
You really don't want to trade Marcus Smart for the Grizzlies?
I think it would be really funny to see how the internet reacts to trading for Marcus Smart, because everyone will be upset.
Yes.
Rockets fans will be upset by it. I would enjoy it, but it would be terrible basketball because Marcus Smart will do a lot of infuriating things offensively, but defensively, as someone who likes defense more than offense in basketball, yeah, I'm one of those guys.
I mean, they're gonna be locked down like Dylan Brooks and Marcus Smart.
They're gonna be the most physical, allegedly dirty team in the NBA, and I'm gonna love it.
They can throw out a lineup with Smart, Brooks, Tari Eason, and Steven Adams.
Let's go.
God, pray for anyone who tries to go
Cam
into the
Whitmore,
paint.
too, could theoretically go in there and shove people.
Cam Whitmore or Ben Thompson,
put Cam Whitmore
nothing but goons.
That's Cam Whitmore time. Okay,
Cam Whitmore
he's
time.
the only one that can shoot, so he has to play. He can play the least amount of good defense, and he's the only one that tries to put the ball in the bucket.
There we go.
It would
Cam Whitmore will sign up.
It would be really fun if that's what the Rockets just started doing. Like, we're just gonna play Red Rover every single game. Just clothesline your ass.
Just like 90s basketball.
I want
we just have two guys. Are they good? Not really, but they'll beat you up.
90s basketball with guys who actually are laterally quick instead of, as the Gen Z kids call them, plumbers.
Yeah.
The Rockets are going to be
Dale Davis.
The Rockets are going to be trendsetters.
I hope so.
Everyone's thinking about 3-pointers and offense.
No. Goon ball. That's
Goon
what we're
ball.
playing.
Goon ball. So, some of these other names that are listed, I don't know. Paul George, Kevin Durant. This idea that they're in win now mode is crazy to me. Jimmy Butler would be fun, but I also don't think Jimmy Butler is changing them. They would just be more relevant with Butler in this order: Durant, Butler, Paul George.
Yeah, I agree with that.
For this year.
Yes.
I don't want to be in the long-term Jimmy Butler business. That's probably the least interested I am.
I mean, I would like to see if Jimmy Butler got mad at his Rockets teammates and decided to play with the twos against the starting Houston Rockets.
It's more the late 30s for someone who played Thibodeau basketball and doesn't really have the best jump shot out of the three. That seems tough to me.
Yeah, I'm officially a pass on all of these options.
All of them?
Yeah, I don't want them. They don't play enough basketball. They're not out there. Like, I don't want to give up a bunch of assets for a guy that's gonna play 55 games and make $65 million or whatever it is.
Why not?
Seems like a bad idea, Paul.
Okay.
Seems like a bad formula. Seems like a not winning formula. Now they'll be the sixth seed. So if that's what phase 3 is getting to the 6th seed, then the Rockets have it within their grasp. They can get there this year.
Yeah. and then Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun, then they get into their prime, and then boom.
As soon as you
now
say
you're the
that,
3 seed.
Tillman Fertitta, he's hearing that and he's like, playoff tickets?
Yeah.
Money.
2 or 3 home games?
I think there's got to be other stars that are available, or players that are available that you can acquire that are just younger. Like Mikal Bridges, I get why they want to do it. If you look at his seasons, he's been a little more up and down. Last year, post deadline, he was a disaster. But he's a good basketball player. I'm not giving up the future first round picks for him, but I'm interested in Mikal Bridges. Brandon Ingram, depending on what you have to give up, you can sell me on that idea. But I'm not all in on these guys. I'm not giving up every Brooklyn pick and a Jalen Green and the 3rd pick this year to go get those guys. They're not that big game hunting yet.
Yeah, there's no one that's going to be available that's going to be worth Green and a lot of.
Unless this De'Aaron Fox story has some juice to it, that he's not willing to negotiate his contract with the Kings. And I just don't think that's going to happen today and tomorrow.
I was going to say, that's more of a next off.
Yeah, but if De'Aaron Fox is a guy that's looking to get out, that's someone that I'm putting. That's hunting. What's the biggest animal we can think of? A lion?
Elephant?
Tiger hunting. We'll go home
He's
a
a tiger.
tiger.
Yeah, sure. Tiger hunt.
Yeah, tiger hunting.
Is that a thing?
I hope not. It's probably illegal. It's probably illegal.
I would assume.
I always just think of like the safari hunting, like the dentist who took a picture with the lion, shot the lion. Remember that one?
Oh yeah.
But lions
Got canceled for that.
Lions are kind of frauds. No offense to old Cecil the lion and such, but they're kind of frauds. They are.
I will say I was as we were doing the segments
they
earlier.
ain't played nobody.
They ain't played nobody.
This says I found lots of articles that said lions only have a 25% kill rate.
Yeah.
That's pretty low.
Yeah, they're the coolest. They got the coolest hair.
Yeah.
But, I mean, tigers are hiding in the jungle and stalking their prey. Leopards are probably the most versatile of all of the big game cats. And, yeah, look.
Do we have kill rate power rankings, Joe? On that website, you found the lion power
I like that.
kill rate? Can we just get from highest to lowest?
Yeah. I'll find it.
It's like the batting average
The
leaders.
problem is when I type, I Google Predator ranking, and then it comes up the movies. So I have to refine my search
that's
here.
the biggest game, actually.
We have a comment on the Twitch from Chalupa Batman. These guys know nothing about big game hunting.
Yes.
Big buck hunting, though. Oh, you're done, kid. We'll
Correct.
smoke you.
Correct, Chalupa. We don't know anything about big game hunting.
That's the point. So, a couple of thoughts, Joe, that you have. This has to do with the possibility that the Rockets might trade out of that number 3 pick. Is there something that you want in exchange for that? So we heard from yesterday Kelly Eco, who was with the Killer Bees, that they are right now contemplating moving down from number 3. Teams are looking to move up to get Reed Shepherd from Kentucky or Donovan Clingan from UConn.
Well, this goes back to the Marcus Smart thing a little bit. If you're going to trade out of 3, Lauri Markkanen from Utah is someone I have in mind. If you want to go the veteran route, I wouldn't be totally against DeMar DeRozan. I'll be honest. It's a different version of basketball. He plays the mid-range game still, not much of a three-point shooter, but he's still a good basketball player. To be honest, I would have just traded the 3rd pick for Alex Caruso if they're talking about
Caruso.
No.
Like, yes.
No,
come
you
on.
gotta. No, you
Over
gotta get.
Marcus Smart?
You gotta get the 11th pick
No,
back.
sorry, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Like, instead
Okay.
of like Marcus Smart and 9 for the 3rd pick, I would have done that for Caruso for
11 and
Caruso and 11.
Yeah.
So like that would have made more sense.
I don't take Alex Caruso seriously despite his very good defense and very good three-point shooting.
But those
Why?
are the 2 names I have in mind.
Why not?
It's just the way he looks.
Oh, racist Paul.
No, it's his hair. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
headband on a bald guy. It's like you don't need the headband, dude.
It's better than his college look. His college look was bad.
Yeah,
Is it worse?
those are tough at A&M because he's got the hair still
Oh,
on the
he
side.
didn't give it up.
But it's like very thin and shaved down.
And basketball lighting is the least forgiving.
It is very unforgiving. Yeah, Derek White found that out the hard way. Now Derek White's got a chipped tooth, for God's sake. That was a brutal moment.
I do have this list whenever you guys are ready.
Oh, well,
hit
hit us. What's number 1?
Let's
Mosquitoes, as a texter points out, because mosquitoes seem like they would be the biggest.
They
predator,
are. They
low
are.
key.
This one is Apex Predators. So
Apex
mosquitoes
Predators.
don't
Oh, not in the weight class.
Number 1, African wild dogs. 85% successful kill rate.
Wow. But they're a pack. Like, it's not one-on-one.
Yeah.
It's generally like 6-on-1.
Team over
Yeah.
me.
Hey,
That's true. The Rockets way.
black-footed cat.
Whoa.
60% successful kill rate.
How big is a black-footed cat?
Well, they could be.
It sounds like a house cat.
But here's the thing: it says like 10 to 14 kills a night. So, and it says gerbils,
Yeah.
small bird.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's
They're aiming
it's
small.
It's literally just a house cat.
Yeah, but these are like success. These are the best.
This is
killers.
success.
Yeah, this is success. Cheetahs, 58%.
Really?
Really? I wouldn't have thought that. I figured cheetahs were all speed, but no bite.
Leopards, 38%.
Leopard, pound for pound. You're giving me a draft. That's the most versatile.
That's your pick?
apex predator. Yeah.
Here we go.
I want a leopard.
Paul, domestic cat.
Yeah, domestic cat's up there.
32%.
Yeah, Arya-
Are number 5 on this list.
Arya is a little killer.
But again, beating up on a cupcake schedule.
Yeah, for
What?
sure.
Just because they like killing birds to leave me as a present? That's a nice little treat.
I'm just saying, if you swapped leopards and Arya,
I mean,
the numbers would look different.
That's true. The leopard would have killed the German Shepherd Husky mix that my cat, for whatever reason, thought that it could take the one time I brought a
Yeah.
girl over that had a dog like that.
All right, lions, number 6, 25%.
Okay.
Wolves, number 7, 14%.
Oh, damn. Rough day for dogs, although the African wild dogs are
Number 1.
sitting up top.
Polar bears, number 8, 10% successful
Only
kill rate.
10% for polar bears?
Yeah.
Maybe they need to work out like
Soft.
James Harden
Listen to
doesn't.
this. Number 9, tigers, 5%.
Oh, that's a disappointment.
Okay, apparently it's only a list to 9. Who makes lists 1 through 9? Apparently.
Yeah, just throw in a 10th one.
Yeah,
throw
give
in
me a
domestic
10.
dogs. I don't know. Just throw in a
Domestic dog.
thing.
Pit bulls. 100% kill rate.
Sure.
Again,
And on that note, that's going to wrap up the Gallant and George Show. All your questions about pit bulls or thoughts on pit bulls, send them to the Killer Bees, 713-780-3776. He never, ever does that, ever. Oh, really? Well, my child looks like that kid in House of the Dragon.